Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about cybersecurity concepts. Cybersecurity is everywhere. Your phone, your bank, your car, your conversation, everything about your lives live on your machine that can be hacked. The truth is you're either protected or you are prey. So you can pick which one you want to be. But if you learn the fundamentals I'm about to break down, you'll start thinking like a hacker, defending like a professional, and leveling up your career in a field that only getting bigger. Now listen, all right? Cybersecurity is not a fast money hobby. This is craft. It requires commitment, curiosity, problem solving, and constant learning. When I want you to hear me. This is a constant learning. So if you're not into learning, then this is definitely not for you. But if you love challenges, if you love figuring out how things work, if you get the rush when you solve a problem, you'll fit right in. Today, I'm breaking down the core cybersecurity concept in a way anyone can understand, with analogies, real-world experience, real-world examples, and with clear explanation that actually makes sense. And at the end, I'll show you how to stand out and get hired, even with no experience. All right, now let's get into it. Cybersecurity is simple. It's protecting something valuable from something dangerous. But we overcomplicate it. So let's kill the confusion. Think of cybersecurity like protecting your home. Your data is your valuables. Your devices are your house. The internet is the neighborhood. And hackers are the criminals trying to find an open door, window, or spare key under the mat. Boom. That's cybersecurity. Now, let's start with the foundation, the CIA Triad. This is the heart of cybersecurity, not the CIA agency. We are not getting blacklisted today. It stands for confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So confidentiality, the meaning behind that is only the right people can access data. So think of it like locking your bedroom drawer. Integrity. The data must be accurate and unaltered. So no one secretly switching your keys, right? Availability. Data systems must be accessible when needed. Like being able to open your door and not finding it super glued shut. So all this stuff will make sense later. And why does it matter? If a system fails any of these, it's vulnerable. People want to hack before they even understand what they're hacking. So let's break it down. The internet works like a postal system. Your IP address equals your home address. A packet equals a letter with information inside. A router equals the mail sorter. A port equals the apartment number so data know which app it belongs to. A protocol equals mail rules. Next one is the OSI model. So I'm going to try to explain this in one sentence. It's just the 7-step the mail goes through to get from one device to another. This is why network knowledge equals hacking superpowers. I always say like hacking is a superpower. If you understand how data travels, you understand how data can be intercepted, rerouted, blocked, or manipulated. That's hacking and defending in a nutshell. Now let's go a little deeper, but still simple, because I want you guys to stick with me. These concepts separate beginners from professionals, right? So we have authentication versus authorization. So authentication is basically saying, who are you? Think of it like an ID check. Authorization, it's more of what are you allowed to access, which room your keys open. Least privilege, give people only the access they need. Don't give the pizza guy your house key and alarm code. Next one, firewalls. Think of a bouncer at a club door, blocking suspicious traffic and letting verified guests in. Next is encryption, like writing your diary in your own language. Hashing, one-way fingerprint of data. used for passwords, can't be reversed. VPNs and proxy, they basically hide where you are. So think of it like wearing a hoodie and switching cars on your way home. Malware, different. Criminal personalities, right? So virus, worms, ransomware, Trojan, etc. The next one is vulnerabilities versus exploits. So vulnerability is the unlock window. So we're going back to the house, right? So think about it, vulnerability as like the unlock window. And then you have exploit is the burglar climbing through it. Attack surface, every possible way a hacker can get in, like motion sensors, windows, vents, chimney, everything counts. Defense in depth, a multiple layer of security. So not just a lock, a camera, alarm, dog, neighbor, a motion layer, layers equals survival. So that's how I think about it. So now let's get into threat actors and attacks. So I'm going to list the type of attackers, common attacks, and give you a real world example. The type of attackers: script kiddies, cyber criminal gangs, national state, insider threats, hacktivists. Now, the common attacks, these are just common attacks because there's many different attacks. So I'm just going to name the one that's mostly known. So you have phishing, brute forcing, man in the middle, Wi-Fi attacks, ransomware, and social engineering. So let me give you a real world example, right? So phishing is like someone's calling you pretending to be your bank so you can verify your card number. And 90% of the breaches starts with a human mistake, not elite hacking skills. So it's more of like social engineering. Okay, so we have, now let's get into the different type of teams, right? So you have red teaming, blue teaming, and purple teaming. So if you put I'll explain. So red teaming, right? Attackers, break in, find weaknesses. Blue team, defenders, detect, respond, and protect. Purple team, it's basically mix of both to improve defenses. So that's what, and if you really think about it, that's what color you make when you combine red and blue. You want to choose this based on your personality, right? So if you feel like you're curious and a rebel, red. Protector mindset, blue. Strategists who see both sides, purple. And I consider myself like a purple teamer because I want to learn both sides and stuff. And I feel like if I want to be great at what I do, that's the way to go. But it does take a lot of work. They both do. But imagine, being both. Okay, this is very important. So I want you to heed to what I'm about to say, okay? Tools don't make you a hacker. Fundamentals do. And I'm gonna say that one more time. Tools don't make you a hacker. Fundamentals do. But tools help you apply what you know. So Nmap, Wireshark, Burp Suite, Metasploit, SIEM tools, endpoint tools. I'm going to explain what each one does at a high level, and I'm going to try my best not to overwhelm you. Also, I want to give you guys a reality check, okay? And I'm not saying this to scare you, but just to let you know what you're dealing with, okay? This is not easy. You will fail. You will get frustrated. You will have nights where a lab breaks and you want to throw your laptop. However, if you love learning, if you stay curious, and if you're willing to put the reps in, you will win. It's that simple. Cybersecurity is a marathon. It's not like a weekend boot camp. Okay, so how to stand out and get a job, right? So certs help, but portfolio is where it's really at. So to stand out, build a home lab, do CTF write-ups, post your learning publicly, document projects on GitHub, learn networking, be consistent, and join communities. Discord, LinkedIn, whatever. I have a Discord which you can join. I have almost 200,000 members, and I have like the most known cybersecurity professionals in there. You'll be mind blowing, and it's the most active and the most And it's the nicest people because I created that community with love, and you will see what I'm talking about once you join. Anyways, employees look for problem solvers, not textbooks robots. If you show passion, persistence, and proof of skills, you'll stand out even with no degree. Cybersecurity isn't just knowledge, it's a mindset. Be curious, be disciplined, be obsessed with understanding how things work. If you commit to the fundamentals, your future in this field is wide open. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, keep learning, and stay dangerous, but stay ethical.